What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Trucking Journey. I'm Trucker Jim, and today I am waking up in Louisiana. It's just a little after 4 a.m., almost time to get rolling. But before I do, I'm gonna have a little breakfast. A keto approved breakfast. I'm gonna have a couple of these hard-boiled eggs, a few raspberries to go along with my keto coffee. I'm in the process of uploading the video that most of you probably saw before this one, keto shopping. That's the thumbnail. Isn't that cool? I have got a fully stocked refrigerator full of nutritious and delicious food and plenty of dry food. So there is absolutely zero reason of me going to a restaurant to get anything to eat today, or this week for that matter. You know, I'm really starting to get into the keto diet and what I'm considering eating healthy. I thought I was eating healthy and I felt good before, but now guys, it's time to go next level with all this. But it is also time to get on the road and head to Houston and deliver these tires. So I'll see you guys up the road. Right outside of Baton Rouge to get some fuel and some death. I had to start wearing my new gloves. My old gloves, every time I would put them on, they would make my hands really dirty and all kind of shit would be up under my fingernails. And I got tired of that happening. So I'm wearing new gloves. Ever wondered how much it takes to fill up a big truck? Over $600. Alright, fuel is topped off. I shouldn't have to fuel up again till probably the day after tomorrow. But I'm coming in here to get some ice. And I've noticed when I get ice from Love's, it tastes kind of funny. So since there's an Arby's here, I'll get my ice here. Theirs is fine. And now, I am good on ice till tomorrow. So, let's get back on the road. Houston to Michelin. Little tip for you truckers, you have to slide your tandems to go in here. If you pull up to the gate there, it can be kind of difficult sliding your tandems because most of the time your trailer's not straight yet for making this turn. But there's one driver ahead of me. He's checking in now. And I don't know why this check-in process takes so long, but I'll be next. And I just got a message from dispatch. Well, I had, you know, my pre-plan came in that's picking up here going to Laredo. There's some owner operator that changed his mind on some live load in Baytown, which want me to see if there's an empty here and want me to go pick that up instead. I am hoping and praying there is not an empty here, because why the hell would I want to go back to Baytown to do a drop and hook, a live load, when I can just do a drop and hook here, get on to Laredo, and then get something from Laredo going back to the Carolinas. That's much better than going back that way, because I got a good shot of making it out of Houston before rush hour traffic if I leave now. Dispatch. Is this guy really getting stuck pulling in a driveway? It appears he is. All right, come on. This is turning into a mess. On this cloudless day in Texas, this container driver is stuck going into the driveway. 35 minutes after arriving, I finally finished getting checked in and I've gotten parked. Look at the size of this tire, guys. This thing is huge. All right, I'm getting ready to weigh this heavy ass load, and then I've got a story for you guys. This afternoon keeps getting crazier, people. Well, the most obvious is I'm over gross weight. For you non-trucking people, unless you have an overweight permit, you're not supposed to be over 80,000 pounds. I'm 400 pounds over. But I was already pissed before that. Let me tell you about my morning was spectacular. I woke up at like 2 o'clock. You know, my alarm clock was set for 4 o'clock, so I woke up early. I edited a video. I think it was pretty decent. Hope you guys liked it. And I made some breakfast, some keto coffee, and I got rolling, you know, like 10 hours and 15 minutes after I had shut down, which is top notch. Made great time. Really didn't hit any traffic. I don't know, like 100 miles before I got to where I was going, I, you know, realized I hadn't received a pre-plan yet, but I was pretty sure they probably had one on me, picking up at the same place I was delivering. That's usually the way it works. They just hadn't sent it to me. I called in, I got confirmation of that. That's what I was told. Well, I get to the Michelin there in Houston, and as I'm about to turn in and go through that slow-ass check-in process that you always have to there, a truck was pulling in the driveway in front of me, and, well, you guys saw him. He got stuck. But luckily, I had a board that I actually had blocked. This right here, that I've had to use for numerous things, and then stuck that under his tire. He's able to get traction and get the hell out of my way. Well, right after that, I get a message telling me to check and see if they have an empty. That there wasn't a load ready at that Michelin, which I had my suspicions if that was true or not. Not calling him a damn liar. I'm just saying I wondered about it. that some owner-op had declined a load that was in Baytown that was a broker load. And I'm sure all broker loads don't suck, but it seems like every broker load I've ever had since I've been here is some place that's off the beaten path, that's a pain in the butt to get to, and it's a place that maybe not have cell coverage on there, and it's gonna be heavy. Like, I don't know if I've ever had a broker load less than, 42,000 pounds. Well, the one today was a little over 44,000, which has put me over gross weight. I get there and it's weird. You have to, there's nobody to talk to. There's a computer thing that you punch numbers, you pick up number and all that stuff, and it spits this ticket out. And then you have to pull up to another lane, and I had a damn day cab cut in front of me, so as I'm, talking myself out of jerking him out of his truck and kicking his ass, I realized there's another one that I could go to. So I do that. But I'm sitting there and I'm trying to scan this ticket, and it makes a beep every now and then, but the door never raises. And well, some guy came up and I don't know, he did something in it and it opened up. I was supposed to go to door 207. It was full of containers everywhere around 207, so I made it up to 227 and there was an empty door. Ended up, backing up to it, and I checked with the guys. They said, yeah, this is fine. Gave them my ticket, and I backed up. A guy came and got my keys, but that's okay. I got APU, even though it's 100+ degrees here in Texas today. It's cool here in the truck. And then I fell asleep back here, and he woke me up, and I was in that, I don't know if I was in RAM sleep or whatever, but I was foggy headed there for a few minutes after waking up, shutting the doors. But it's where I pulled up, it was slanted, so I don't know, I think on the third attempt I was able to actually close my doors, and the trailer was level. And I pulled forward to exit, and all these signs saying no trucks, no exit, no exit, and this guy's pointing me to go like around the building. I'm like, well, dadgum. So I went this is a big building too, all the way around, over the railroad tracks, over the river, through the woods, all that kind of stuff. And before there was like a crossing guard sent at this gravel road. I thought, well, I guess maybe that's exit. It don't really look like it, but where I went before there wasn't. So I turned down that road. Man, I get there and they're like, you can't go out this way. This is for contractors. I had to back down the gravel road and do like a blind side 90 onto the road I came on before to proceed forward. And there was a road that split off to the right, but it was right before where the dock I was at the end, is how I missed it before. But yeah, so I had like a little over 2 hours worth of clock by the time, I've already got into the 14-hour clock by the time I left there. And it's like 4 o'clock, and I got Houston right in front of me. And you don't want to go through Houston at rush hour traffic. It's kind of like going through Atlanta at rush hour traffic. And, I'm not going to make it to Laredo anyway, because it's a little over 300 miles away. So I called dispatch and asked, okay, as far as I can't get on the list to get a load out of Laredo until I do my empty call, and that is correct. So I just went ahead and shut down with a couple hours of clock left on here, so I can get started at 3 in the morning. And hopefully I can get to Laredo. I don't know, I need to get some water, and I need to get an extra power outlet. So maybe that'll give me a little time to run to a Walmart or something like that, grab a couple little supplies. I don't need much because I'm like overstocked in food. I hope this food don't go bad before I have a chance to eat it. But that's my story of the day. I'm sorry it's not inspiring and awesome and motivate you guys to do something great and special with your life. That'll be coming soon though. Hey, but this video is over. Everybody